Hi, it's the Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I know Black Friday sales are here and everywhere, but I wanted to tell you about one of the ones I was really looking forward to myself. This one is from Merit. It's their only sale of the year. They only do a Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, and the sale starts today and it goes all the way through Monday. And let me just show you what I have on my face today. I started out with this, and you can see that this is one of my favorites. You can't see how much is left in here, but it's also very light. These are two products that I use on the regular. I also really love their Great Skin Double Cleanse. This is fantastic. You can see that I've been using mine, but I like their skincare a lot. If you were curious if it's good, yes, the answer is yes. If you're a skincare person, definitely check out. My favorite thing I would say right here is their serum. This is the Instant Glow Serum. It's so good. It's so good. It makes your skin super juicy, super bouncy. It has hyaluronic acid. It's just fantastic. All right, after that, my SPF, and this is such a beautiful SPF. This is a tinted SPF and it comes, I think, in more than 20 shades, but you have your choice of options with this. If you know what shade you use in their foundation stick, the Minimalist, you can correlate that to this. They also have a way for you to figure out on their website if you wear a different foundation from a different company. They have like a foundation matching thing, which is super helpful. But I put this down first, and that's what I have most of my face covered in. And then I did throw on a little bit of the Minimalist. This has been one of my longtime faves. I use it under the eyes. I use it as concealer as well as foundation. But I just kind of dabbed it where I needed it. You know, a few hyperpigmentation spots underneath the eyes. And then I was off to the races. It went super quick. One of the reasons it goes super quick is because I really love their Merit #1 brush. This is their foundation brush. You can use this for foundation, for bronzer, for blush, for a lot of things, but I use it mainly to blend in my foundation as well as the SPF. Okay, after that, threw on a little bit of their bronzer. I have the shade Clay. It's not the lightest shade they have. The lightest one I feel leans a little yellow for me. So I decided to go for Clay because it's like very blendable. It's super easy, and I have this up and around the perimeter of my face. After that, I threw on their Flush Bombs in 2 shades. One shade is Le Bon Bon, which is this hot pink shade. That's what I have mostly on my cheeks, but I did start out with a layer of, this is one of my favorites. This is in Bespoke. Look at that. That's what they look like. They're so pretty. If you want something that's a little bit more subdued, a little bit more mauve, I would go with Bespoke. But if you like a pop of color, and as you can see, these are just a flush. That's why they're called the Flush Bombs. It's not like you're committing to like intense pigment. Can you build them up? Absolutely. And they last pretty well, but they're a cream product. Keep that in mind. But my favorite thing about these is how they blend out to something so beautiful and so soft, because that's really what I'm looking for on my cheeks. After that, I threw on some of their Day Glow. This right here is my new favorite. I have the shade Kava, which is the lightest, but this is the one I put on today. This one right here is in Bounce, and it is a beautiful kind of pink toned. You can see it here, but it's so pretty. And now that I have this in the back of my hand, I'm like, I'm just going to give myself just a little bit more glow right here. Next, I did my brows. I started out with their pencil, which is their Brow 1990 in the shade Dark Brown. And then I topped it with their Brow 1980, which is a tinted gel. It does such a great job at keeping my brows in place and it looking, you know, very full and voluminous, very much a Brooke Shields sort of 1980 brow look. I really like these guys a lot. I think they've got great brow products. I love the new Solo Shadow Sheens from Merit. This is what I'm wearing today. This one right here is in this shade Glacé. It is super pretty. It's just a little bit, not too much. It's so lovely on the eye. It looks like this. It's very close to my skin tone, so it's like a slightly pinker version and a little bit shiny, but not shiny in a glittery way. I like how it's a very subtle shine. And then I always like a little bit of eyeliner, and I was using this. This is the shade Brune in their Solo Shadow, and I was just using the opposite end of my #2 brush. Just throwing this in there, and I even gave myself just the smallest little flick out so I have a little bit of lift to the eye. But these last so well on the eye. I am so impressed with the way these guys wear. I finished the eyes with a bit of their tubing mascara. This is their Clean Lash. I really like the way that it feels and it wears. Comes off super easily because she's a tubing mascara, but I feel like it gives just the right amount of lift and definition without being too much, because the whole look is, you know, it's you but in color. It's not like you're wearing a ton of makeup. It doesn't look like it's just like every crayon in the crayon box is being used, but it is such a beautiful kind of pared down mascara. So you're not going to get like intense volume and drama from it, but you are going to get some really beautiful definition. After that, had to go in on the lips. I absolutely love their signature lip liners. I have a couple of shades that I use today. I used the shade Tabac and Sportive and Tabac. My favorite thing about this is that these are kind of like a glossy, blendable liner. I know that you're thinking, wait, why do I want a glossy, blendable liner? First of all, you could wear this just as lipstick on its own. Line your lips, fill it in, you're good to go. And I like that glossiness adds a layer of hydration. The older I get, the more my lips are craving hydration, and this delivers. It's not one of those really kind of dry matte wax pencils. It is very, very comfortable on the lips. After that, I pulled out, which is probably my favorite shade of Merit Signature Lip. This is the shade Baby, and I love this. It's a beautiful kind of nudie pink shade where it is just a little bit pink, a little bit nude. And then I topped it with a little bit of their shade Slick Sheen. And this is in the shade Pointel. So I've got a little bit of that like right here in the center of the lip. But I feel like I got a really beautiful look together in no time flat. It took me very little time to go through and to put this face with makeup on. I love everything I have from Merit. I use all of it. There are things that they have kindly sent to me, but then there's a lot of stuff that I bought myself. Like I had to know how the new Solo Sheens were gonna wear. I had to get another couple of shades of their signature lip liner. I love this formula so much. I don't know how many tubes of the Minimalist I've purchased on my own. They just have beautiful things. And when I run out, you best believe I get me another one of these. So I have already my own shopping cart for the upcoming sale. I'm so excited to pick up a few more things for myself, things that I regularly go through. But I definitely wanted to make sure that you knew that the sale was happening. It's their only sale of the year. And this is a great time to get things that either you've been wanting to try or things that you know you need to replace because you're running low. Get them on sale when you can. I think I'm going to be picking up a couple more colors of the lip liner until I think I have them all. I love that lip liner. It's literally my most used lip liner right now. It's the only liner I'm reaching for time after time after time. Here's where I want to know if you're a Merit fan. If you are, what is your favorite product from Merit? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, let me know if you're planning on shopping this sale, if there are things that you have your eye on, or if you have any questions. I'm always happy to answer because I've tried everything from the brand, absolutely everything. And I really, really like what I have. And they're part of my daily staples, things that I reach for regularly. I'm going to leave a link for you in the description box down below that will take you straight to the Merit sale. It's an affiliate link. Keep that in mind. Use it or don't. That's totally up to you. But when you choose to shop through the links that I have in my description box, it does help to support my channel. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that so, so much. Thank you so much for making the time to watch today. Don't forget to tell me about your faves from Merit, and I will see you again soon. Bye.